If you are enjoying this look, this half up, half down, I have no leave out of my hair. When I say no leave out, no leave out. Using 18, 20, and 22 inches of loose wave hair. Get into it, stay some, watch some, like a video, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Alrighty, so you're gonna need bobby pins, your different type of comb, brush, styler, edge control gel, wax, wrap strips, bonding glue, your bundles, yeah, and all this stuff can be purchased from your local hair store. So as you see, I parted my hair in a half up, half down, and y'all, I actually did it myself. Ooh, ooh. So this type of bonding glue substance, whatever you want to call it, you can find it from your local beauty store, usually behind the counter right next to the glue. Literally, this is like a sealing, a protecting for your natural hair, not even your natural hair, your actual hair, because you don't want the glue to get on your hair. Once it's on your hair, it's hard to get up. Like, it's gonna take you weeks for glue to get out of your hair. Trust me, I know. So literally, I put some gloves because y'all know I'm extra, and I really didn't want the glue to get on my hands because it's really sticky. Like, that stuff is really sticky. So I have like the little brush, and I'm really taking it, and I'm really putting this on the perimeter of my hair, perimeter in the middle of that back section of my hair. And so now you see I'm just actually just putting it on my hair and then moisturize, moving it in with the brush. This is something that protects your hair from the glue. Like I said, that glue sticks to everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. And this actually protects it from sticking to your hair. And as you see, I'm literally just putting it on my hair. It doesn't matter if your hair starts to stick up in that section because you're going to be putting the tracks over it anyway. And this really just keeps your hair moist, not even just moisturized, just not being damaged from glue. You know how glue can take your hair out. And this, all it's doing is protecting your hair. It's a protectant. It's a glue protectant. And like I say, you put it on your whole entire perimeter. Wherever you think that you may lay tracks in the back section, just put it there, because this way it won't get on your hair. You wash it out. This stuff comes right on out. And as you see, I stopped using the brush because I feel like it was more efficient to use my hands with the gloves. You don't really need gloves. It's optional. That's why I didn't state at the front, at the beginning, what you need is optional. And you can use a blow dryer. And as you see, I'm pressing my hand down on the flyway, not from the flyway parts, but the parts that are sticking up from the end of those two braids, because you can either braid your hair or you can ponytail it at the very, very back and pin it up. And actually, when I was done with this, I ended up taking like bobby pins out because my hair was secure. This way, just pre-securing your hair for those tracks to be laid, and you can put as much. Okay, so now to the laying the tracks. So I am using my blow dryer, and of course, you got to start off with your bundles, baby. So these are, I did 22, 18, 20, 22 loose wave. This is my first time I ever had loose wave. I always get deep wave, which is actually a pretty dope look for this style, loose wave. So I'm just basically here just taking out the pack. Yeah, I got this from here, the hair store. Y'all know I love a good hair store bundle, and these bundles were good, okay? And they still are in my head. So now I'm just taking, just unwrapping the wefts, the bundles. That was a bad idea to do that because you see, as I was shaking it, like it got kind of like stuck because the way I put it apart. But nevertheless, we got past that hump, okay? So here I'm just showing you, like, it's very full, really thick. It's gonna be super long, not super long, but longer than, you know, my usual 20 inch. You know what I mean? My last wig was 20, whatever. So here, now that the bond glue has dried, I don't even know if that's the real name of that thing, y'all. But now that it has dried, we're going to go ahead and start measuring my head. We're going to put it at directly back. I don't want to put it on my head, like start where my hair is, because I want to make it full. So I just measured it, and I'm just really taking it and just placing it from one side to the other. And make sure that you guys are making sure that you are pulling the bundle really tight, because that's going to make sure your hair lasts longer, and secure that it is still intact, because you're pulling it to make it tight and it won't go nowhere. Like, it just won't. So I'm just going to keep doing that process. It's really not a hard process, y'all. I promise it's really not that hard. You're just laying a little track, cut, measure, cut, paste, basically. It's basically all you're doing. I know that's like nothing you say when you're doing hair, But just measure, cut, paste, measure, cut, paste, because you can't do nothing wrong. Like, you can't do it wrong. And if you also feel like you got spaces in your tracks, once it dries, I would say like 30 minutes later, just go ahead and go back and fill in those spots that you feel like you measure, that you place the track too far apart. It's really not hard. Just make sure that you're not doing two different lengths when you do that, because it will be noticeable. So you're just measuring and placing the track. And like I said, make sure that you are pulling it really hard, because you cannot forget you have that ponytail in the back, and it's going to be shown if you don't pull it tight. So you're going to often see me doing a blow dry, spritz blow dry method every few tracks, or you're just going to see me doing a blow dry method. It really doesn't matter how you do it, honestly. You're just ensuring that it is dry. That's all it really doing. That's all you're really doing. So once that is done, you literally just go to the next track, layer, keep going. Like, it's really so tedious, y'all. I don't know how y'all won't be able to get this style. Like, it's super easy. Like, the hardest part is probably doing the molding and actually parting. But as y'all see, my part is really not that bad. Y'all know I never do a good part. That's basically all you're doing. You're just layering it and keep going, doing the same process, and just making sure that it is tight. And your arm will get tired, y'all, from holding it. That's why I suggest you do the spritz and blow dry method, so it's easier to have the tracks dry. But here I'm going to actually start. I fast forward like I did a lot of the bags already. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward so I can actually show you how it's done. I didn't record that part because I was like, I'm not going to be tired of talking and do the same thing. As you see, I'm pulling it tight. I probably shouldn't have bent my hair back like that. But as you see how I pulled it kind of tight, and it's there. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to measure. Like I said, this is, at this point up here, this is the 20 inches. Yeah, the top is 20 inch. So now I'm just going ahead and do the same thing. Measure, cut, paste. So you're going to see I'm putting the glue on again. And like I said, the reason why I missed all like the middle section, because it's really not hard. As you see, I'm taking it on one side, and you see how I pulled it. You want to make sure that it's super tight, because this is going to be in your head. You don't want it to slip, and this is like the easiest way to ensure that it doesn't slip. And that's just the spritz and blow dry method. Just spray the spritz to a little blow dry, and boom, there you go, honey. Because you notice I didn't blow dry the other one. So it's really no biggie, y'all. And like I said, I used 2 full bundles in the back. That's why my hair was able to be so full. And you're going to see how I'm doing this no part method. No leave out. Like, this is really dope. When I seen it, I was like, I'm going to try it. Which is a struggle at first, but I finally figured it out. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and layer that next track. And we're going to go ahead and paste it, because we already cut. And as you see, I'm basically using both sides of my finger moving it towards the middle to make sure it is glued down. So that's really the easiest part. And so now we're going to make sure, and y'all know I'm always looking down at the mirror. And y'all see how full that looks. And this is 2 full bundles. So now it's like a few more pieces we're going to do in the right direction. The next one I'm going to flip upside down for that method to make it look like we have no leave out. So yeah, this piece is going to be upside down, y'all. So when I say upside down, I literally mean upside down, honey. This piece is going upside down, so you cannot see the track, and you don't need to leave out. So if you don't want to have your hair out, this is a perfect way for a protection type of hairstyle, because your hair won't be left out. So literally just take that piece, put your glue in like the same way you should do it, but this time we're going to flip it upside down. Right here I was like contemplating how the flip upside down would work, which is okay. So literally, y'all see I'm struggling. So I still haven't got it on, y'all. Still like thinking hard, and probably thinking too hard about it. Please don't think too hard. Maybe if I was doing somebody else's head, I wouldn't have thought as hard about it. But as y'all see, I'm really over here like, how am I doing this upside down? But yeah, they're just taking it and you're placing it backwards, basically. Like, not backwards. When I say backwards, I mean backwards. And what I should have did here, I should have blow dried it first and then put the next track on. That was my mistake. But it really doesn't matter. I just felt like I should have blow dried it for a little bit. And so now you're going to take the next track and actually put it in the right direction as you will land the rest of the tracks. Because that track you put upside down is going to be flipped down to be covering your tracks that you didn't want to be seen. So now you're not going to worry about leave out. So you just still do the same method, like you're just placing it there, and boom, it's gonna lay on each other, like right, not on top of each other, but lay next to each other. And now you're gonna go ahead and blow dry it. But like I said, I should have blow dried it before I put that second track on, but it really doesn't make a difference. I just noticed that I maybe should have made sure it was completely dry first before I flipped it over. Like that part right there is what I should have made sure was dry before I did that. But you still can't see the tracks at all. Like you can't see it, but I still should have just let it dry. Okay, so now to the top. So y'all know I live by this leave-in conditioner, whatever. This part is really easy. I'm just putting like my oils and stuff because I know my hair is gonna be tucked away for a little minute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some moisturizer in. I'm using the Eco Booster Gel and Edge Control. I'm mixing them together. Mainly just the edge control for my edges, of course, and the gel for that, like the extra molded of my hair. So at this point, I tried the little swoop to swoop like everybody be doing. Listen, honey, you gonna see it's going right back up because it was a fail. I don't practice enough on that, so it didn't work at all, okay? But as you see, I'm just going, as you see that piece, I was like, I should have let it dry more, you can tell, but it's really not a big difference. But I'm really just playing with it, and I'm going to put this piece up because I feel like it was all in the way. I'm not going to make it too tight because, yeah, I did sit in the dryer. So I'm not sure if every track is completely dry. So just don't do it too tight. You take your point holder out, and boom, your track's slipping. Excuse me. And I brought some water. Still didn't drink it before I start recording. But you're just going to go ahead and mold both sides of your hair however you do it, whatever your molding style is. Mine just happens to be more edge control, less gel. And yeah, even like using that the edge booster, it's still considered a gel, so don't use as much of it. And here I kind of sort of have it almost molded where I want it to be. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay my edges. So I'm going to actually move this out the way so as I'm brushing my hair on my edges, it's not in the way. And also, this ponytail, where it's at now, I didn't like it. Well, not right now, but once I actually put into the whole form, I ended up moving it because it wasn't in the right spot. It was too far back. And y'all gonna notice that it's too far back in the end, okay? And I just didn't record the reprogramming, the reprocessing of the... I think I always think I put it in there. Okay. So here I'm just laying my edges with my edge booster. Y'all know I love this edge booster. This is like my best friend. It really lays me. Y'all see them edges, honey? Do y'all see it? Before I even boost myself. Like, just look, honey. Oh, y'all better quit playing with me, okay? I don't play with these edges. So I'm just laying my edges. The easy part. This is the easiest part of the whole ponytail. It's like doing your ponytail to your perfection, your likings, because it's your hair. You want to make sure you are slayed and laid for the gods, honey, okay? Y'all see that piece? Y'all see where it's going? Back up because it didn't turn out right. It's definitely going back up into the ponytail because it did not turn out right at all. And so what I usually do, I just spray the spritz and actually just pushing out towards the ponytail because this isn't my final ponytail, by the way. This is just I'm putting my hair in the ponytail just to make sure that it looks good. As you see, I'm going to use another rubber band. And like I said before, I end up taking that whole ponytail out and readjusting it forward. Y'all gonna see at the end like how funny to me it looks, so that's why I end up moving it. And the best way I put my hair in the ponytail, I just bend my hair all the way over and I'm pushing it forward as I'm brushing. Like y'all notice I don't really use a brush like that. I just do what I gotta do because ain't nobody got time for the flyaways. So right here, I'm going to take another rubber band. Those are rubber bands, by the way, that I'm using my ponytail with. I didn't want to use a ponytail holder because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it as tight as I wanted to. So right here, you see, I'm just laying more edge control to make sure that it is completely solid. So now I'm going to take my wax strip. This is what you need them for. So I'm going to tie them all around this ponytail because for some reason, I think spritz is more effective when it's not directly on your scalp because I know my hair curls up and y'all know spritz has water and y'all know how that goes when you're natural. If you don't, you go figure. So here I'm just, because like I said, remember I told you about that track, I thought it wasn't completely dry and apparently it wasn't the way I was pulling it. So I'm just taking another piece And this piece is going to go on top, if I can get it there. This piece is going to go on top of the hair that's in the back because I just need to lay my top hair because I need to be out the way. Like, this part needs to be laid for the gods, honey, because this is what's going to show, okay? I promise you. So this is where I spray my spritz, honey. I just spray a little bit, not too much. So this is where the weave is going to be added. I'm doing an extended ponytail. So I'm just taking this hair and I'm just braiding it. It doesn't matter. Like, braiding is not that complicated. I'm just braiding it on down. And I'm going to put, at the end, I put a bobby pin. And, not a bobby pin, rubber band. That is how y'all going to see that is where the bundles is going to stick on the ponytail from the bottom of this one because I'm using a bobby pin to stick onto the rubber band. I don't know if that makes any sense, but y'all see later. So I'm really just taking that and I'm taking it with my normal hair rubber band, and just tying it up. And I know it looks like it's just going to stick up. But once I add the hair, it won't stick up. And I did use a full bundle, y'all. I didn't think I was going to use the whole thing. But I used a full bundle. That's why it looks so full. Y'all see. So, yeah. Use a full bundle. And as y'all know, I've been having a hard time taking these bundles out. But it's okay. But this is the 18-inch loose wave hair. So I'm just going to shake it out. And I thought about doing double wefts, but I'm glad I didn't, being that I used the whole thing. But y'all don't have to. It depends on how full you want your ponytail. And I wanted mine kind of full, not too thin, so I did use the whole ponytail. And this is the part I was telling you about, taking the end of the hair. Instead of placing it on your actual hair, you're going to place it on that, you're going to place the bobby pin on the rubber band. Because that's what's going to hold it, really. As y'all see, I'm struggling doing it. It's not easy, but just letting y'all know, this is what you need to do. If you don't want your hair to slip nowhere, put that bad boy put it through the rubber band. So you're going to wrap. Your wrapping and bobby pinning, you're going to need your bobby pins for this section too, guys. Two ladies. The wrapping is really not that bad. I think that's why I ended up using the whole bundle, because I think I wasn't wrapping it up completely. I was just wrapping like in the same section, which is okay because if you're using a whole bundle, you're going to make it to the top. Either way. So, oh my God, I just got the coughs this morning. So you're just going to keep wrapping until you get to the top of the ponytail. And there's really no specific way you can wrap, no specific, specific way you can wrap. And you're just going to bobby pin at random times throughout the ponytail. It doesn't matter where you bobby pin because it really won't stick as much as you think as it will. So you just basically just bobby pin to your likings, or every 10 wraps, bobby pin every 5 wraps. However, I think I only have like two bobby pins in the middle of the ponytail, other than like the one at the bottom, I feel like. Or I might even have only 2 from the bottom and the one in the middle. But it really doesn't matter because it's going to secure, because you're going to keep wrapping it around it. And you won't feel the bobby pin as much as you think you will. I promise. Just going to wrap. And it will get kind of tangled. Just be patient with this part, because like I said, it will get tangled because this is... you just wrap it in a motion, so just don't get too frustrated. Just wrap and it's going to be okay. So yeah, I'm just wrapping. There's no certain way you can wrap it. Nothing. Like, you just rapping for your dear life, honey. Just rap till you get to the top. And you're going to get there. I didn't say when, but you're going to get there. And as you see, we're almost done. We're like not even more than over half. And like I said, the reason why I probably used the whole bundle is because I probably would just wrap it in the same section like multiple times. But that's okay. As long as you're using one whole bundle, it's okay. You can have that leeway to do. You see, like now I'm here. Yeah, like that part I was wrapping at the same time. Same section for the longest. But I'm just wrapping the upward way. And then, like I said, it's no particular way you can use that bobby pin or that wrapping method. As long as you know how to wrap, twist, whatever you want to call it, you'll be done in no time. Okay, so I skipped through that whole process because it really was just the same thing, tedious. So once you get to that last piece, you're going to take a piece of that glue. And I just glued like the smallest little corner and wrapped it again to where it's gluing on the actual wrap of the tracks, not the bottom of your ponytail, okay? Remember that. So I just spray a little spritz so it can dry a little harder. And that's it. And I actually think I forgot to record the wrapping of the top piece. But as y'all see here, I'm just going to add my leave-in conditioner to get my curls to pop. And yes, y'all, I actually did forget to record the piece that I wrapped around. But it's okay. So basically, here, you just take like another piece from the back and you just wrap it around. And yeah, it's really not hard. Y'all see what I mean? Like how the ponytail is kind of far back. Yeah, I changed it. Like, and this is the final look. I am saucy, honey. Yes, get it, girl. Get it, girl. But yeah, it's really not that hard. And as y'all see, the curls have given me life. And yeah. And you're going to notice you're not going to see it. No leave out, no part. None of that. Like, leave out where, honey? Oh, get it to 'em. And this is the final look. Y'all, look at that. I did that, honey. Yes, honey, yes. And this is the look. It is 22, 20, and 18 inches, baby. All the hair. And look, you don't see no leave out, no nothing, no part, no tracks, nothing, honey. And this is the final look. Done by me. I did that. Whoop, whoop. And you can wear it to the side. You can do a lot of stuff with it. You can even twist it into a bun, which I didn't really like. My head's already big. I didn't really like the bun. But you can do that, girl. You can do it, honey. I promise you can. I just didn't like to do it. So, yeah, this is the look. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you enjoyed this look. Let me know if you want to see more looks like this, a different type of hair. Like, you just let me know. And as y'all see, I know I boost myself because I did a good job. But thanks for watching.